So just a quick video on my RV setup here. Battery shut-off switch. Got a Redodo 100 amp hour battery. And I got one more inside, which I'll show you. I also have the shunt, because I have the battery meter. So as you can see, the only thing going to the ground wire is one battery cable. Everything else has to go through the shunt. Can't really see it, sorry about that. I'd like to put another bus bar over here to get rid of some of this wiring and clean that up and be able to run a buggy whip on this thing. I want to do a big telescoping pole buggy whip, and then I got if I wanted to, got an Anderson plug for a battery charger wired in. And let me show you the inside and the solar panels. Here's my solar setup. Got 500 watts, 5 100 watt panels. Got one Renergy and one HQST. Although HQST does manufacture, or Renergy does manufacture the HQST panels. You can see I just taped them down. And then I also used VHB double-sided 3M tape underneath those brackets. And then I think it's called UHB tape. We're good to go. That's how I got the wires in. They're all pigtailed together. Just running that little mount there. So pretty straightforward. Ideally, you want to face the wires backwards, so when you're driving forwards, rain doesn't get in them. But sideways, I think they're fine. Just don't want to face them forward. So there's my panel set up. Got plenty of room for some more if I wanted to, but could easily fit 3 more here. But honestly, this is fine. This thing charges, dude, like a powerhouse, so we're golden. So here's the setup inside the RV. As you can see, I got a 30 amp or 40 amp EP-Ever MPPT, heavy duty 350 amp bus bar, positive and negative. Got a fuse with a solar. And then under the seat here, I have, you can see I got TV, got another 100 watt Redodo, got 1 gauge overkill cables. Just put that corner molding in. This is the MT50 controller for the EP-Ever. Now, once you set that, you don't really need to do anything. Got 20.7 volts coming in off the solar panel, 1.5 amps going into the battery. Charging at 14.6 volts because they're lithium. Total of 200 amp hours. That's what I use that to set. It's just a Cat 5 cable, which I could unplug now, but it is nice to see. And then here's my battery meter, because the ones on the RV are broken. But as you can see, I'm at 100%. I got 200 amp hours of battery capacity. 0.8 amps are going in right now, so it's doing a little top off float trickle probably. Volts 14.6 like it's supposed to. And then I have this inverter. There's a controller, it's on a magnet, kind of cool. Shut it off. Still working on this, cleaning it up, but as you can see, got a 100 amp or 1000 watt inverter. Running a fuse, 150 amp fuse. Got 2 cigarette plugs, fuse blocks, which I need to mount. It was on a magnet, but apparently it's not strong enough. This is nice too on an RV. You got 2 USBs, USB-C. I got that mirrored where I just showed you, and then just a standard lighter plug, but it's nice. I got 4 of those, all running off of the coach batteries. Got 4 vents on this side, 2 on the other, and then 4 little tiny computer fans that hardly take any energy to run. Inverter's just set up right now on this Mickey Mouse cord. HDMI, plug that into my iPhone. You got pass-through charging, so got to download everything unless I had Wi-Fi, but camping in the middle of the desert, so no Wi-Fi. I need to put a transfer switch in here so that I don't need that cord, and it powers all my house outlets, such as those. powered by the inverter. We're not there yet, but getting close. Got one here, got one outside. Got another TV there, thermometer. This is cool too, because I put rock lights on this thing. Probably the only RV that's got underglow rock lights. TV remote. This is for my buggy whip, so when I'm in the middle of the desert, I got a 6-foot whip. And this is the rock lights. Just nice and clean. That way I don't lose anything. Everything's got a home. There's my buggy whip there. Stores nicely. Just need to tighten that up. So here's the RV, folks. Getting close. Tiny little thing, but it's nice. It's super small, 21 foot, but doesn't have a ton of storage, but more storage than I need at the moment. These are really cool too. These puck lights are awesome. So they turn on automatically. They got this little sensor. It's just so clean to be able to walk into the motorhome. Got one down there on the ground. Put a new fire extinguisher in because you can't find that original size. This thing's a 98. Got a puck light up there. Magnetic bar here too, which is really clean for like your keys or whatever. Some other magnets. So there you have it. 200 amp hour batteries. And you just need to shut that access panel down, but that's what that looks like. In hindsight, I should have put that stuff under the seat, but it is more accessible there than under the seat, so that's why I did that, if you're wondering. Works well. I mean, I took a 500 watt charger, or a 500 watt electric heater, ran it from about 10 p.m. till 4 in the morning, so 6 hours. Woke up to use the banyo. Came over here to my battery meter and she was only at 49%. So I could have ran that puppy all night and not hurt my batteries. Lithium batteries, you can take them down to 0 if you had to, but most people would say 20 to 30% to be safe, to not degrade them too much. Sometimes if you drain them to 0, they don't want to wake up as well at all either. This is an O2 sensor I got to put in. Check engine light came on. And this is my relay for the buggy whip. Right now I'm just plugging the buggy whip into the reverse lights, and I got 2 little switches there. I got reverse lights and a little light bar on the front of this, and then I'll put my reverse camera in. Dash unit, got a nice Alpine. There you have it. All right guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Take care. Over and out.